Look, when I first came here, I mean, Italy always used to have very strong forwards. When I first came, I didn't think the skill level was great around players, but I think there are some good young players coming through, and I think there's been a lot of work done on skills. And I think players are starting to understand rugby more. So that's, I think, as the development of the players goes, and with the coaching and that they get from franchises and clubs, is helping them to be better rugby players. So, but if I had to give you a overall on Italian players, they're hard workers. They're really hard workers, and they all very passionate, and that passion comes into their performance on the field. Their never give up attitude. Oh, you feel a lot of support now. Look, COVID, there was no one obviously around, but now when you arrive at the train station, or when you arrive in Rome, or when you're on your way to the game, there's people around with Italian flags and they're supporting you, and it makes you feel very humble, really. And then look, the last couple of games, I think there was 50,000 at the last game. I mean, that's a massive crowd for Italy. So the support that you feel from those people, and then, it's our duty to put a performance out there that makes them want to come back. And hopefully if some of those are winning performances, it's even better. Yeah, my Italian food's great. I mean, it's so simple too. My wife keeps saying, we used to make pasta in New Zealand, or she used to make pasta in New Zealand or in Canada, and we used to put lots of things in it. But in Italy, you don't. It's very simple, and it tastes great. So we really like the Italian food and the dining experience. The meats and cheeses beforehand, the aperitivo, and just the I suppose the order in which things are done. It's very orderly around the way, you have a Prosecco or a Spritz first, and then you go to your wine, red wine, and then you might have a digestive or whatever it might be. It's a very orderly way to do things, and it's you just need to get a coffee in Italy, and it's done with a bit of class. So you have a very positive dining experience. Look, Italy's simply extraordinary. I mean, there's lots of places I love. We've been very lucky to be able to, trip around Sardinia, Sicily, Puglia. We love Rome, the city of Rome. One of my favourite places is probably Cinque Terre. It's a place I never even knew about until I came to Italy. There's just so many places, Venice, Florence, all those places that are tourist attractions are outstanding. But then you go out into the countryside, the little towns in the wine country, and that, and you go to some of those little towns there, and they're great, just Italian experiences. It's everyone's so friendly, and they make you feel welcome, and so we love the Tuscany Valley, all that sort of stuff. So I mean, to pick out one place, because everything's such a, Italy's so extraordinary, so you can't pick out one. So, well, I'll just say the whole lot.